get away with that! All together!
Get ready. You're going to help me test this new model.
I'm coming for you. Prepare to face me, red demons.
I guess it's fitting that I'm playing as Ace again then for a teleport. Oh! Okay, let's watch out for these. No, I'm not accepting an SP right now. We're in danger. Can't even read it right now. He's on. We're under attack. Okay. Avoid any incoming attacks. I need to draw from the life hand. Ooh, dodge! That was very close. I need to draw from the life hand a few times to give me some hit point charge. Oh shit! That's not healing at all. Okay, there's my heal. Okay, I'm doing all right. Things could be going worse. We need to wail on this guy. Oh, I'm down. That was abrupt. We're at actual risk of running out of troops now. Wait, am I out of troops? Oh, switch characters. Shit. Wow, we're down to just... Okay, so here's 8. He can punch people. Good, that's good for fighting mechs. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm sure I'll be really good at punching him. Oh, there we go. Oh, a weak spot. Cool. Oh, wow, he's super vulnerable right now. Are you serious? Okay, okay. We'll just aim for that moment a few times. I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh, and everyone's dead in my party. Good. Good. So I was hoping would happen. Alright. Looks like there's a healing spot over there in the corner, too. So if I get a chance, I can use that if I need it. I saw the blue spot.
The weather has turned against us.
Way to go, 8. I'm about to punch a mech to death. The fire doesn't seem to hurt me, or I've just been barely missing it. Oh! Please become vulnerable again, because that was really handy for me. Just come slam into the ground again. There we go. Quickly. There we go. Oh, cool, we got support. But we almost beat him on our own, too. Wow. So this guy has a very clear weak spot. What the fuck? It's the fastest robot I've seen ever. I'm taking damage. This is bad. This is bad. Dodging things. Okay, so I got healed. That's good. Way to go, teammates. Because that character must have a heal. Oh! If only they would send people in faster. Vulnerable! Ah, that would have been a good spot to hit him. Ow, 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 ow. Very rude. Cool. Good that we're getting heals at least. If I keep moving, I can evade a lot of the attacks. Oh! The trajectory change. Oh god, please hit him in time. We can do this. Here we go, it's over. We win! Commuting with the gods. Oh, communing with the gods, not commuting. Commuting would be very funny though. Let's drain that. Drain him! No, drain him! Oh shit, I missed it. Okay, so I'm bad at video games. So we played through it nice and fast, but I did not get nearly enough Phantoma. I'm really bad at that, although sometimes it's kind of annoying because I have to lock onto them manually, and it can be difficult to actually get it to retrieve as opposed to just doing the attack that's mapped to that button. Casualties 8 because I lost everybody, so that'll be a good warning sign not to bring a weird sub-portion of the group because they can easily get killed by surprise stuff. To be fair, I didn't get that many people killed. It's just that when that giant golem showed up, he started one-shotting a bunch of people, and that was kind of a problem. But, I'll take a C, though. Got an Ether for doing 2 SOSs. Or in 2 SOs. Special bounty. Ooh, we just got the Shiva Eidolon. So we have a summon now. That's interesting. We'll see how that plays in. 1000 SPP. We can get a Mega Remedy now. We 10 Phantoma as Jack, so we're consistently sticking with the 10 Phantoma thing. Mega Elixir. So Jack, Queen, and Rem all got 10. Harvest 50 Phantoma as Ace. Mega Elixir times 1. Oh, we got 50? When did we do that? It must have been from the boss or something. Oh, I know that he didn't survive the boss.
It's time. Your actions will also face reprisal.
Once again, if you survive.
Coward!
I expected more of a fight.
Forward! Come on! It's right there! Come on! Hurry! I'm detecting a Lassie in the Togreth stronghold! It's a White Tiger Primus Lassie!
Not surprising. Contact all units headed inside the strong...
Callsign Red! Headed for the Togreth stronghold!
Impossible! A head-on collision?
What in the world is the crystal trying to do?
Order all units to retreat!
Emergency transmission. Lord Shiryu is headed your way. If you're hearing this, fall back immediately. I repeat, withdraw from the front line at once.
So that's the Vermilion Bird Lassie.
Guardian of the White Tiger Crystal. Tell me, is this the focus you have been given?
I have naught to say.
I see.
Although the Battle of Togoreth was definitively won by the Allied forces of Rubrum and Concordia, what was to be the first clash between Lassie in 500 years resulted in the obliteration of Rubrum's proud city of Togoreth from Orience.
Shots fired.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Is it true the Dominion is using a Lassie in battle as well?
Yep. I heard that's why the operation at Togoreth failed.
Then the rumors that Togoreth was wiped out?
It's true.
Unbelievable. He won't raise havoc here, will he?
As long as the crystal's under military control, the Lassie can't do anything. Don't worry.
But you never know what Lassie are think...
I only came to check on your status. Resume your duties.
Yes, sir. Engine 9's output is stable. Its patterns still don't match Circuit 7 exactly, but I believe we can get them closer.
That should be sufficient for supplying power to the prototype. What's the status on the link?
There's still a few issues before it can be controlled for an extended period.
I'll send some engineers from the steelworks. Fix it immediately.
Yes, sir.
Working hard as always, I see, Kupo. First report to Central Command and meet with Commander Kurosame. Question mark. Dominion Legionary. Say, Cadet, are you familiar with Datalink? It's a Magitech communication system used by the Dominion on a number of missions and expert trials. Once you connect with target to HQ via mana circuitry, you can transmit info back and forth. That way, rear guard soldiers like me can provide technical support from a safe location. You lose reception if you stray too far from the target, so be careful that you don't get disconnected. Otherwise, you'll have to start the process all over again. Okay. I'm thinking I might go ahead and disable... Yeah, I might go ahead and disable the support people, because I think that the people that are actually used in combat are the people who get experience, so I think... While we are building up SPP, I think it'd be handier, especially earlier on like this, to be building up actual party experience. What a coincidence, they want to talk to me here at command also. Question mark? Dominion Tribune. Eidolons provide incredible power, but summoning that strength comes at a high price. Thoroughly assess the situation and determine whether or not it's worth making that sacrifice. I think this is the guy that lets me turn off the allies if I want them to. So what can I buy from him? We have a lot of SPP. Oh, you could buy the deck, but we already have that. Feathered cap, increase all magic by 4. Okay. Increase attack by 5. These are both worthwhile. We have a lot of magic users, so being able to increase all magic could be handy, because that's even better than increasing a specific element of magic. So maybe I'll grab a few of those. So we'll buy those, and we'll buy 2 black belts, because we have plenty of people that use attack also. And then I'll try to... Let's see. Who could use this? Well, certainly one high damage character would be our katana-wielding Jack. So he has hit points and MP. More than MP, I'd like to just have him do a bunch of damage, probably. Look at that attack. It goes from 82 to 87. There we go. Who else is a big, heavy hitter? Actually, 8 as a puncher could be handy. Defense and max HP. Both worthwhile, but I'm going to go from hit points to 37. Let's see. I don't know if 10 defense or 10% HP is better. I'm going to replace HP with black belt. Who's another heavy magic user? Queen uses a lot of magic. Lightning magic by 2. Instead of increasing lightning magic by 2 and reducing your mana points, we can just give you this. Oh, you can't equip the feathered cap? I don't see it here. Tactical vest. Kubrick ring. Fire magic, ice magic. Oh, feathered cap. There it is. I was just blind apparently. So that'll give her a +4 instead of +2. So it's already better. And doesn't reduce her mana points, which is good. Who else is a heavy magic user? Earthquake and Fire RF. You're probably... Yeah, you're a magic user here. Defense versus HP. We'll give you a few less hit points, but give you feathered caps, so you'll be more powerful with your magic. So I get those my feathered caps and black belts passed out. Now, how do we go about disabling this function? Have you been earning SP? Nothing else here. Do I talk to you? You expect me to believe you actually seen the fabled Nox Suzuku? We received plenty of reports of unidentified crafts, but this seems too far-fetched. It's probably the boss we just fought, right? So how do I go about disabling the reinforcements? That's something around here, right? Maybe I need to talk to this guy right after this main mission happens.
At ease.
Kirasame, as a reward for your efforts thus far, I have granted you permission to execute triad maneuvers and summon eidolons. When you use them, however, it is up to you. Press triangle and circle to have all 3 squad members unleash a special attack as a unit. Depletes ability to gauge. Adjust your active squad command from the squad formation menu. Hold triangle and circle to sacrifice your active leader and summon a powerful eidolon. Adjust your active squad command from the squad formation menu. Only one squad command can be equipped for mission, so choose wisely. So they talk about the fact that if you summon one of those, you have to kill somebody. So that makes sense. Although these are supposed to be special eidolons that don't require death, I guess.
At ease.
So incredible power can come as a double-edged sword. Exercise caution. So is that all he has to say? I want to disable summons, but maybe I'm not gonna get the option. What's this guy's task? A situation has arisen. I need Class 0's assistance. Defeat 6 Perkunas. They're wreaking havoc in northern Togoreth. Deadline mission today. We need to complete the expert trial United Front. I don't think I've done the prerequisite yet. I don't think it's necessarily safe for me to do that. Oh wait, that's what's going on. It's in preferences. Backup from academia. Refuse. There we go. Or I could turn on confirmation. That might be handy. Maybe. Anyway, yeah, we'll turn on. We'll just have it refuse. For now, I don't think we need to deal with that. I think right now it's potentially robbing my party of combat experience that they probably need to improve. So what kind of events can we start? Registration for participation in expert trials is now open, Kupo. If you're interested in testing your skills, and make sure you're socializing with fellow cadets. Life in academia will be so much more enjoyable once you... I really wish they would just have normal dialogue like RPGs used to always have. But they seem to have done away with that in a strange way. It's probably about time to go check in at the library again. Since we've done another story mission, let's go read something. It looks like we have an event we can trigger around the corner there too. Let's do more Annals of Orients. Now we're up to 842 RG, the Imperial Invasion of Rubrum. Just before war broke out in Orience, the Empire devised a three-part campaign to invade the Dominion. The first phase was Operation Solar Eclipse, in which Brigadier General Qator Bashtar would lead a blitzkrieg attack on the Vermilion Peristyllium from the ocean, accompanied by the Provisional 1st Air Mobile Force and a Lassie-piloted Magitech armor. The general's objective was to force our Academia to surrender. In the second phase, the Empire's main force would invade Iska, the town where the Dominion's primary defenses were stationed. Militus anticipated a fierce struggle, but in an unfortunate coincidence, the troops received orders to report to the capital moments after the battle began. The Dominion legionaries retreated, and Imperial troops seized the Dominion's western half while incurring only minimal casualties. The third and final phase involved deploying a fleet of dreadnoughts to infiltrate the Dominion's central and eastern regions. The Empire had to transport personnel and MAs via airship, and the Dominion easily surpassed them in terms of firepower. Here, too, Militus anticipated unrelenting local resistance, but the Rubrum legionaries fled to their capital in hopes of defending her from capture, and the Empire took over the central and eastern regions of the Dominion unimpeded. So when we were trying to take over, apparently... when they were trying to take over our lands, they kept expecting a big resistance, but instead we kept pulling back to basically here to try to fight off attackers. We have a task over here.
Good work.
Oh ho, I know that Crimson Cape. You must be one of Dr. Al-Rashira's little progenies. As it were, I have a little favor to ask you cadets. One of my researchers had the misfortune of running into the Empire in a route back to Academia. She managed to escape to Corsi Cave, but it appears she left behind a valuable historical tome. Surely the saviors of the Dominion would be willing to assist me in retrieving this anthology, yes? Retrieve the Rubrum Analects for the profs. The Analects are a priceless collection detailing the history of our fair nation. One of our scholars left the anthology in Corsi Cave when she fled from the Empire. Okay, so we need to go find Corsi Cave. We've had a few references to that place, so I might as well check it out. It's called Probing into the Past. So we'll look into finding that place, but first let's trigger some events. Hello, person that wants to talk to me. Tachibana. Nice to meet you. I'm Tachibana from Class 2nd. I heard you guys haven't had any casualties yet. Pretty impressive. Our class is always fighting on the front lines, so naturally we have the most casualties as well as the highest turnover. As a result, we don't know each other very well. That's probably why everyone treats each other with such indifference. Then again, getting upset over fallen comrades would just hold us back in the field. For warriors like us, losing our memories of the dead is truly a blessing. High potion. So there's someone who fully embraces the idea... They fully embrace the idea of losing their memories every time, which is concerning in its own right. Oh, this might actually trigger a cutscene, because we have 9 here, and clearly... a unique-looking character model.
That's a lot of books, hey? I mean, I couldn't read all these if I read for the rest of my life, yo.
I read quickly. I could read them all if I live long enough.
You must be quiet inside the Crystarium. By the crystal. You are cadets. You should know better.
Hey, yo. That's going a little bit too far, don't you think, huh?
I've no interest in speaking to the uncultured.
What the hell did you just say? You want a piece of me, punk? Hey, yo!
9. That's enough.
You say I ain't cultured? I don't like to brag or nothing, but I can name all 4 crystal states in Orience, yo!
I hate to tell you this, 9, but that's not culture. It's common knowledge.
Well, if you'll just excuse me, I'd rather avoid contagion.
Oh, please. Don't worry about that. Surely you know stupidity isn't contagious, don't you? I wouldn't be here with you if it were.
Is that supposed to make me feel better, eh?
Oh no, the way he's written. You made a new friend. I'm so proud of you, Kupo. Help them out. They might just lend Class 0 hand. Jesus Christ, that was... The way his dialogue is written is so unfortunate. He ends every sentence with "hey" and "yo," and it's pronounced in the most weird way. He's not exactly Jesse Pinkman, is what I'm saying. It's no secret that I hate reading. I'm an open book, yo. Oh, he's special. He's a special boy. Well, you look kind of unique. Are you gonna trigger an actual scene or just normal dialogue? Just normal dialogue. Orderly. I'm just an orderly in training, so I haven't received my assignment yet. Who's in charge of Class 0? Isn't it Arya? Arya is a girl of few words, isn't she? I've only heard her speak a handful of times. She's quite sharp, though, which is probably why Central Command assigned her to Class 0. Not only is she efficient, but she's modest, too. Most people are really patronizing and act like they're doing you a favor, but not Arya. I really admire her, and so do other orderlies. She's all we talk about on break. That reminds me. I found this lying in the break room. You can have it if you like. A glass pendant. What kind of item is that? Use a delicate glass ornament featuring an ornately drawn floral pattern. I can't use it. Huh. We'll see how that comes up later. Oh, weird. The benches have question marks? What's up there? If I were Ace, I'd probably be outside napping right now. So does that mean that if you're Ace, you can come here to one of these spots to trigger something, perhaps? Maybe I'll want to check it out.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up? I dug up a little dirt on our CEO. You want to hear, don't you? Why not, Qator? So get this. It turns out, Old Great Face used to be one of the 4 champions of Rubrum. It was this band of legendary cadets or something. Kind of like us. Unbelievable, right? But it gets even juicier. Apparently, one of them all of a sudden turned on the group and ended up scorching Kurosami's face. No wonder he's always wearing that mask. And here's where it gets spooky. The traitor always used to travel with a Qator, kind of like the CEO and his Tonberry. The rumor has it the Qator still roams these halls today. So creepy. That just sounds like... just kind of sounds like bad creepypasta, but if it's true, then this sounds like his entire group might have been weird Pokemon trainer types that all had a weird familiar that they kept around. Alright, I popped over to Ace because I figured, yep, exclamation point instead of question mark, so we must be able to trigger something here. Maybe I'll just rest my eyes for a second.
You sure like chocobos, don't you?
Is that weird?
Of course not. My little brother's a cadet. He really likes chocobos too. So much so that he even insisted on naming my chocobo. I actually came here today to see him, but he had to go on a mission at the very last minute. Elite cadets don't have it easy.
We do our duty as cadets.
You're very mature for your age. Unlike my brother. Can I ask, do you have any little brothers or sisters? Somehow you look like you do.
Maybe. I really don't know who's older, who's younger.
You don't know?
Well, all Mother told us was that we're brothers and sisters. Even if they are my siblings, they tend to get in my way.
I used to think that about my brother.
Used to?
Yeah. My brother was gifted enough to be an elite cadet. But he made me feel like a failure. So, I used to keep my distance from him.
And it's different now?
Yeah. After I realized that we're brothers. You know, real bona fide brothers.
It took that long?
Yes. Maybe I was a little slow. But I don't think you've realized it yet yourself.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about siblings is, no matter how differently they think or how annoying they are, they share a common destiny. It's the epitome of unfairness, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I wanted to be a brother to any of those people.
Someday you'll understand, too. When you have brothers and sisters, that means that you're not alone. It's not like having a friend or a sweetheart. The bond is more gritty, you know? Kinda awkward, but comforting at the same time. It's not just because you're related. And it's not just from spending a long time living together. Well, that's my theory. Anyway.
So, what does the bond come from, then?
It comes from having to face our respective fates alongside each other. At least that's what I think. But hey, why am I going on like this? I guess I just needed someone to talk to, since I didn't get to talk to my brother. Thank you for standing in for my brother.
Hey, what's your name?
Izana. Izana Kunagiri.
So he's the one that's dead, right? Obtained elixir. If I remember correctly, he's the character that we talked about dying. Like, there was a whole little piece of drama about, like, why did he ask for him? And stuff like that. It's unfortunate. Let's do a class real quick, but I think I'm going to cut out in a moment here. Introduction to health. Wait, can I increase my entire party's health? Increase hit points. This class is designed for those interested in physical fitness. Students will study the structure of the body and how to train each area effectively. Learn how to create a perfect workout regimen to fit one's individual needs. Why not? Seems like I'd want to do all these. Oh, they're about to do this is the same thing we've heard before. We'll skip that. They're going to ask 9 what the 4 crystal states are. Maximum hit points increased by 20. Alright, that seems like a handy thing to have. Something I'm noticing is that they calculate days out of 12 hours. Like, the moment I complete one day, it becomes the next day, and it says I have 12 hours left. So they don't count 24 hours, but 12 is a really specific, weird interval, but it's just something to keep in mind. So that means that I currently have 36 hours to spend before the next mission happens. I might just do every single class, just because it's handy to have those buffs. But it might be handy to do some of these requests out in the world too, though. Especially since apparently Mother has a task for me. Oh, actually, let's warp in here. I got a bunch of okay, Phantomas. I stall every time I try to think of the word for some reason. So I probably can afford to upgrade something. They said I got like 40 earlier, right? We have 9 red Phantoma. We have 0 cyan. Oh, we have 14 yellow, so I can upgrade a yellow. I wonder if I can upgrade my healing spell, Cure. I can. I have enough to reduce its mana cost. At the cost, it's going to cost me 18 out of my 23, but it'll reduce the mana cost of healing spells, which means I should be able to cast it more frequently. Because right now, whenever someone casts Cure on me, I don't find myself necessarily needing more hit points from it, but it definitely would be nice to have it available as much as possible. Effects. Although this healing spell has been used since before sorcery was established, because Academia originally prioritized the development of attack magic, they sanctioned the spell just after Fire RF. So as soon as they taught people how to throw fire around, they needed a healing spell. That's kind of funny. Oh, look at that. Are you all set to upgrade the spell, Kupo? So, if I increase... Apparently if I improve the mana cost, it's going to debuff the casting time. Huh. Does that mean that when I increase... First of all, does this mean... Am I increasing the mana cost or decreasing the mana cost? Because I'm a little unclear there, too. Recovery... This is, recovery... What does this do? Heal more effectively by enhancing recovery. So if I increase the recovery, the mana cost is also going to get worse. And then if I increase the mana cost, the casting time gets worse. This is an interesting system. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and improve the MP cost, because that just seems handy, because I'll be able to cast it more frequently. There we go. Upgrade complete. Upgrade that's also a downgrade, so kind of a mixed bag there. Let's see, I could do lightning too, right? Thunder RF or Thunder Shotgun. Does anyone actually use Thunder RF? Because it's probably handy to have, because it's ranged at least, but a lot of people seem to have Thunder Shotgun. Look at RF really quick. We can increase its power. Probably the way to go, but it'll also affect the mana cost. We can do cast time, range, and speed. I'm going to go for power, just to make it do more damage in general. It's going to get 4 more power, but it's going to get worse by 2 for the cost. Cost is pretty upgraded though by default. Seems like it's a relatively low cost spell. Or at least there's a long way to fall if I keep pushing this way. Oh, increasing its speed will cost both yellow and red. So we're gonna have to get a lot of resources for this stuff. I can't do Blizzard, can I? Ooh, blue Phantom. I can fix its power. Oh, Significant buff to casting time, but a slight debuff to mana cost. That seems worth it. Why not? If I try to upgrade it again, how much is it going to cost? Same amount? Alright, it's going to cost me the same amount, but also slightly worse mana cost. I'll go for it. Seems like a fairly substantial buff for the casting time. Alright. So I think that's going to be it for me now, guys. I've been playing this for a few hours, so thanks for watching, guys, like always. I'll see you next time. I'm having fun with this game. I'm genuinely having a better time with this than I was having with the 15 demo, I think. Alright, here we go.